Hello, everyone. It's Garcia here, doing another portfolio update. I hope everyone's having a happy Thursday. So I would like to start these videos off with a couple memes that I make throughout the day. Hopefully, it makes you guys laugh. Hopefully, it makes you guys chuckle. So here's a couple. So this one is people gambling their entire net worth on risky call options and meme coins. Please don't do that. Please be careful with all these. This next one is the 2030 Palantir Investors Fellowship Conference. I really hope to see you guys there because it looks like a lot of fun here. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed those. Now, we had a pretty flat day today. So we are at 99,256 today. Now, let's see. So today's moves. So I actually sold marathon calls to close. The reason I sold these is one, the strike was a little too high. So I knew this was going to get eaten alive if marathon continues to trend sideways. But the biggest reason I sold is that I do not want single company risk when it comes to Bitcoin movement. So let's say Bitcoin goes to 100,000, 150. I would rather be in some type of Bitcoin ETF, even if I'm leaving money on the table with companies like CleanSpark or Marathon. I just don't have that bandwidth to be following all these companies and making sure that they're not going to be diluting me as a shareholder, So I'm out of Marathon. I'm not going to be adding any more to these calls. Rocket Lab. I sold these calls to close because I want to continue to build out my Rocket Lab position through shares only instead of call options. So, this gave me a credit of $200. So for the portfolios, we are at 18, almost 19% year to date in the taxable account. And we are 18.3% in the Roth IRA year to date. Let's see. So on Palantir, I am actually running a type of, covered strangle or I'm not sure the exact terminology, but I am selling covered calls and cash secured puts on slightly different strikes. So I'm selling covered calls on Palantir because I expect it to be range bound between 23 and 26 until earnings. Now, the thing is with Palantir, especially when it comes to earnings, I'm not going to have these active. So the moment I can get out of these before earnings, I will buy to close and leave the shares unencumbered because I do not want to get these called away. These are the cash secured puts. Currently up on these a little bit. These are the SOFI cash secured puts. These are underwater at the moment, but since they expire in January 2025, I'm not too worried about these. I'll just keep an eye on the extrinsic value. If I see the extrinsic value approaching, 20 cents, 15 cents, then I'll consider rolling. And this one is the Tesla, $300 call. So this one is a long-term bet on Tesla till June 2026. So I will continue to, if it continues to dip or it stays within this range, I'll buy another one. And I'll ride that wave up with Tesla once they release FSD to everyone. They have the humanoid robot, Optimus. Once all that starts getting to get priced into Tesla, it's going to start, moving up like crazy. So here are some of the shares that I have. No changes here. I'm still owning the 4,125 shares of Palantir, 20 shares of the Bitcoin ETF, 100 shares of TSLA, and 200 shares of Rocket Lab. So yeah, I'm still kind of figuring out how I'm going to be ending these videos so I don't continue rambling. But I really appreciate you guys tuning in and catching up. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. Hope to see you guys tomorrow.